every day is a new day, and whatever challenges come, we face them. But people have been very responsive, and for the first time, I have realized that politics need not be with money, muscle. Our kind of politics just runs.
It's almost a week to election day. What does Elvis wake up to? What is Elvis's morning like?
Quite relaxed. We have late nights, but yet we have to get up by 6 o'clock so that the campaign gets going by 9 o'clock. Today is Sunday, today it's slightly different. I have to go to church and then I will join my camp.
Earlier today, when at church, the priest stopped short of coming out clear about what the people should keep in mind when voting. Right? In the past, the church has clearly said, don't vote for corruption, don't vote for those who are communal. Do you think the church now has decided to take a step back?
No, what the church has come out with their newsletter or whatever opinion they have given, guidelines that they have given, it's very clear that they are now rooting for clean, honest, transparent, sincere candidates. So when they talk about this category of persons, they are available only in Aam Aadmi Party.
I see the potential in Elvis because, seeing his track record, seeing the fact that he's a very honest person, he's a very secular person, very rigidly secular person, and he has administrative knowledge. It's not about rhetoric. It's not the rhetoric with the man, it's the hard facts when it comes to Elvis.
Yeah, when I quit from the service, various options were before me. Even there was an offer to go abroad. But at the same time, Aam Aadmi Party came to me. And I understood more about Aam Aadmi Party. I knew about it. And then when Kejriwal himself personally approached me, I thought I can give my time for service. Main is reaching out to the people rather than playing politics.
Always been more of a workaholic, and we've never had the kind of time that you usually tend to have with your father. We've not had that, so it was. And after you resign from one post, you have to move on. So we kind of felt that okay, since you're taking a step into politics, it's fine, And we were supportive, I think, from the beginning.
Initially, we were a bit apprehensive, and then we just decided we have to go. We had to back him all the way, all through. Everyone who enters politics is usually labelled with the same label, that it's something dirty, it's something. I think my dad said it's the. What is it said? I can't get the word. Anyway, sorry. But I think because of the general label that they associate with politics, that's why we were a bit apprehensive.
So the volunteers are going around house to house giving out a social security welfare card. Tell me about it. What is it? What is the initiative? What is it?
It's an assurance card that all the promises will be met. What has happened in the past, the other parties have given umpteen promises, but they have not fulfilled them. And therefore the confidence level of the people has come down, drastically down. People refuse to believe in anything. They think all politicians are the same. So we are different. We want to assure them the solemn assurance of a card that we will honor all the promises, and that is what is stated in that card.
The Goenchi Mati Foundation has had, I believe, sent you the manifesto. Do you endorse it?
In our manifesto itself, we have put that the minerals belong to this is the resource of the people. So the whole thing is based on that principle. So only some procedural aspects of the fund, how to manage the fund, who will manage it, that needs a little deeper understanding and can be done after the elections.
So basically, in your manifesto, you've promised, 20,000 liters free of water. You've promised to cut down the rate of electricity. Also establish Vado clinics across the state. Does Goa need all of that, or it should have focus actually beyond, say, revamping hospice, revamping GMC?
That will be done. See, today we are heavily depending on GMC and hospice. If you go across Goa, now we are in a constituency where people do not even have basic medical assistance available anywhere. The nearest they have to travel is Bali, and Bali is approximately 7-8 kilometers from here. Bali infrastructure, if you go and see, it is bare minimum. And what happens is people go there, they only waste their time, and then they are referred to hospicio. Sometimes cases are not responsibility is not taken in hospicio; they are referred to GMC. It takes a long time. Ultimately, the pressure comes on hospicio and GMC. What we have to do is we have to see that this pressure doesn't come on these main medical establishments. And therefore, the need of these Vado clinics becomes very, very important.
AAP is perceived to be stronger in the south than in the north. The Catholic-dominated constituency of Salsette is backing the Aam Aadmi Party. What happens to the north? How do you plan on
this? Perception was at the very beginning, when on 22nd of May, Mr. Kejriwal had come. It was perceived that more of the people from Salsette particularly and the Catholic dominated areas had taken up India's side and they were waiting for a change through up. But over a period of time, what has happened is people have realized what the BJP is and that the Congress is not the opposition, and if at all BJP has to be shunted out, Congress is not the option. I have said it time and again that they are two sides of the same coin, and there is absolutely no difference. They do import-export of their MLAs from one party to the other. So they may project themselves to be different before the public, but in reality they are the same. And therefore the only option is AAP, and AAP wave has caught on across Goa. Contrary to what you are saying, it has caught on across Goa because my first Jadu Yatra started in Parsian village in Mandre, where I could see the pulse. And
there is a Chief Minister's constituency.
Yes.
And through the Yatra you've seen?
Yes. It started in the present Chief Minister's constituency, it ended in the future Chief Minister's constituency.
In Kunkuli now you are facing the incumbent Rajan. You also have Joachim fighting as an independent. How tough is the fight for you there?
Fight is, I am on one side, they are all together on the other side, I'll tell you. Because people here, most of the people in the Kunkuli constituency are aware. I am a local boy and they are aware of my credentials. And they know, they have seen the past politics played by all these parties. As far as this Joki is concerned, till the other day he was claiming to be a loyal soldier of the Congress. Likewise another two. So they have all split apart because they all came not with the intention of service. They came with the intention of getting a ticket from the Congress.
Main agenda of the Aam Aadmi Party is to get rid of corruption in the country. What are the steps you're going to take if elected?
To rid it of corruption?
Yeah, in Goa.
Main is here to strengthen the vigilance systems. I'll not spell out details right now. I know what is required to be done. Unless you do that, because the present systems are become completely redundant. They have absolutely no mechanism or teeth to tackle corruption. That's why it's become a free-for-all. There have been no exemplary punishments handed out to anybody.
With the sun setting, the day is almost over for normal residents.